How important is being stylish in a Souls-like? Obviously, it's of critical importance. So obviously, the strongest Nightfarer will be the one with the strongest sense of style. Duchess likes knives, watches, and capes. She's not here to play games, she's here to build hype for Duskbloods. If she wants me to fork over money for a Nintendo Switch 2, she's just gonna have to take it out of my wallet, because I already gave it to her. Before we get started, I want to thank Geek1911, Pat, and Might Be Spidey for helping out with some moving expenses. Appreciate y'all. If you want to hand your wallet to me, don't, but you could throw me a few bucks on Patreon if you like the content. It's the best place to support us. It's also where you can join our Discord to hop into games with other fans. I swear to God, it's always active when I check it. Follow me on Twitch to join in these runs. I like playing with fans. It's fun. Finally, check out Tulok the Cardbarian if you like Magic the Gathering, and Tulok the Barbarian if you like D&D. Now, let's get going with this Orzhov Phantom Rogue.
Because I'm broken.
Relic perverts, listen up. We're using the Caligo relic for Chilling Mist, and something that gives us more damage after beating an Everjail. Everjail, I get stronger after Everjails, so since I got the Stone Sword key, let's kick it off with the Everjail. How bad can it be? That's just about worst case scenario, huh? That's a great start. Hopefully they can get back in. Yeah, so far, bad start. Off to a bad start. Really should remember that what you need to do is just get to level 2. But also, if Iron Wyvern doesn't come back, we're kind of just boned in general. See, level 4 already. Hey, there we go, Iron Wyvern's back. Wasn't even a problem. Dipped into a cave for a little smithing stone action. I really enjoy our basic weapon. It's got Chilling Mist. It makes us invisible when Frostbite hits, and we do more damage to frostbitten enemies. Watch what happens to the Sanguine Noble. Ha, yeah. Pretty cool. Red Wolf in the basement likes to hop around, so it's hard to put Frostbite on. It rewards us with a Wending Grace. As for talismans, Swaddling Cloth, huh? Damn, this game is confirming Duchess's mother, Mother Trucking Frail. Hello? Well, I need to move. I couldn't move. Help me, I'm poor. Yeah, it doesn't have a ton of health, but does have 2 dodges that are really good if you're good at using them. We're also one-handing because there's more hits in the combo, and it helps us apply Frostbite faster. Nobody make a joke about why you need to play Duchess one-handed. Just picture it in your mind. Picturing it? Good joke.
Sinner.
Oh, we also have the stopwatch, which is ironic because it doesn't stop anything. It repeats the damage of the past few seconds. Really great with status effects and crits. Watch us murder the demi-human queen. Did I get grabbed? Oh, I got grabbed. Whoops. Disappear! Oh my God! From the top ropes! Up on the castle top, we have a Magma Worm. Marvel and Wyvern are doing a great job, but the game isn't. No reward? I have improved item discovery. Twice! What are you talking about, no reward? Oh well, guess we'll just climb the mountain of good rewards. Flying Dragon gets shredded. I just get damage boost for dragons for the next dragon. Then skip the trolls and the big dragon and make our way to the top. Ignorialis, it's a classic. We already do more damage to frostbitten enemies, so getting a damage boost after a frostbite pops and higher frostbite resistance, pretty clean. Then someone drops the winged sword insignia. We have insane combos, and now boosts that heal us when we do those combos. Make us tankier when we hit combos, and do more damage when we hit combos. I get a little tempted for the Hand of Melania, but end up going for improved dodging instead. 6 extra iframes, I think, and it applies to both of the double dodges. Goes kinda nuts on Duchess. Morgott ends up being the boss for the night, but not a very long night after Frostbite gets applied. Well, there's Morgott. Anyone else? I'll take Stance Breaking. Give me another boss. Give us another one. Stance breaking on a dagger might seem bad, but going from 3 stance pressure per hit to 3.45 per hit when I can send out 1,000 hits per second, pretty good. Nobody really has any holy for the dogs, but I don't see that as a huge problem. Apparently it stops them from splitting up. They've split every time I fought them, and I've definitely fought them with holy damage, so I think they're just gonna split. Who cares if he can't stop them? And then, stream died. Please tell me we didn't get disconnected. Please tell me we're working. Wow, Duchess is so broken, she literally breaks the game. Can she break open a bigger hole in a dell, though? Let's give this hungry boy something to eat. After a quick word from our sponsor, Helix. That's right, folks, this video is sponsored by Helix. My Helix mattress is the most comfortable mattress I have ever slept on. It is the Dusk Luxe, which means, yes, you can imagine sleeping in dusk bloods. Well, there probably shouldn't be blood on the mattress. But Dusk Bloods, that's a game that's coming out, that's a FromSoft game. I thought I could segue the two together. Didn't work. Stick and move. But moving isn't something you'll be doing a lot on your Helix mattress because you'll have found the perfect mattress and stopped tossing and turning. With the Helix Sleep Quiz, you're able to figure out what kind of sleep you're looking for. Do you want a soft mattress? Do you want a firm mattress? I personally like the Dusk because it's got cooling stuff in it that keeps you cool. I'm a certified hot boy, and this summer has been very, very hot. So having something that cools me off as I'm sleeping in it is quite nice. Getting a mattress can also be a frustrating experience. You gotta go to a mattress store, figure out how you're gonna get that mattress from the store to your home. Who wants to do that? That's why Helix delivers your mattress right to your door with free shipping in the US. So you just gotta unpack it, unroll it, and get sleeping. Recently, I just got done moving. That's why the setup's a little different today. Don't know if you've noticed. But the first thing I wanted to do after getting all those boxes unpacked was just sleep on my sweet, sweet Helix mattress. And you've got plenty of time to test it out with the 100-night sleep trial to make sure you got the right mattress for you and you're going to be catching some massive Z's. In a recent study, 82% of participants found that their deep sleep was improved by a Helix mattress. So you need to get sleeping, and you need to get sleeping better, and you can do that with Helix. Helix mattress will put you to sleep faster than Maris does, and that boss inflicts sleep. So to get started with Helix today, go to helixsleep.com/2lockmango and get 27% off site-wide. Again, that's helixsleep.com/2lockmango for 27% off site-wide and the best night's sleep of your life. Every night after you get the mattress. Now let's get back to putting these bosses to sleep in a different way, in a much more uncomfortable way. We're gonna fight the bosses.
So delicious. It's hot, hot, so delicious.
Hi relic perverts, we switched to a relic that gives us poison and a damage boost when enemies are poisoned. Also starting dagger good. Oh yeah, shit, I forgot. I start off with fucking lube. Yeah, the starting weapon just automatically has lube. We get some stinky lube from a cathedral with poison armament. Duchess goes insanely hard with weapon buffs since she has A scaling in intelligence and B scaling in faith. That doesn't apply to poison armament, but something like Black Flame Blade, Blood Flame Blade, or Scholar's Armament rips. And hey, poison armament ain't bad either. Surprise from the Black Knife Assassin. Bell-bearing hunter for a sec. That goes through pillars! Hey, learning. It's fun and fundamental. Grab a boost to our damage after a bleed proc. There are plenty of daggers that inflict bleed. I am sure we'll find one eventually. I haven't really talked about going invisible yet, but it's actually pretty useful in troll castles, since it temporarily stops the trolls from doming you with pots. Temporarily. Hey, buddy. Oh! We need help! We need help back here, Marvel! No, you're fine, you're fine, you're fine, you're fine. I got it. A cold wakizashi, don't mind if I do, though it really is just a short katana. It doesn't get the moveset to tweak other daggers do. Good weapon, just, not ideal for Duchess. Then we get domed. It's totally fine, we can run back and get those runes. Really just sucks that it's trolls twice in a row. Also sucks that the runes aren't on the ground, they're inside some guy. Good thing we can liberate them. Yeah, looking at the runes compared to the runes you get from the Crucible Knight Castle, trolls are like 3 whole levels worse. It's actually bananas how much worse trolls are than either of the knights. Wouldn't hate it if they made a version with Grave Ward and Duelist, both because I think they're really neat and underutilized in the game, but also that would be a 75% chance to not get trolls instead of a 66% chance to not get trolls. Seriously though, Grave Ward and Duelist, they're like just in Everjails. With that much swagger? So sad. Make them rotten. I don't care. Just put my beefy boys in the game. Gaping Dragon? I feel like I get Gaping Dragon all the time when I do a Dell. Hey, did you know that Gaping Dragon's immune to poison? Because I learned that after putting about 5 billion points of poison buildup into its ass. We chop the tail off, which is funny, then swap to the cold Wakizashi, which has bleed and frostbite. Pretty nutty. Duchess does worse against shielded enemies, like the Royal Army Knights. You have to kind of dash around them instead of just slamming in with a giant weapon. This is so hard. I have to hit circle 2 times? F tier character. I popped into a cave to get a smithing stone, basically solo, then helped the boys finish the Godskin Apostle outside. And I helped. Gotta go for the improved dodging. I'm already great at dodging. Hey, maybe you should use that improved dodging instead of getting stomped on by trolls, Phil. Just a thought. Legendary Winged Greathorn. Don't mind if I do. Oh, also, infused weapons can still be buffed, so this cold Wakizashi can get poison armament for 3 status effects. Haha, neat. Finish climbing the mountain and get to Borealis, then forget that the clouds are on the toes. Yeah, daggers are not great at hitting the head. Not a huge problem, but I do want to point out what maybe isn't great for the character. Someone else gets the Regal Carrion Scepter, which means... Oh, I forgot I have Winged Greathorn. Yo, we can debuff the shit out of some bosses. Get miasma, nerd. Become mooned, nerd. Play that again for me. For those out of the loop, miasma lowers enemy damage resistances, moon lowers enemies' resistances specifically to magic damage, and the cold Wakizashi does magic damage, and also applies frostbite, which lowers damage resistances again. Am I gonna hit tibia summons? Maybe. If we get a stance break, I will. Sit still so I can give you asthma. Then I'll moon you. And now I'll lube up. I promised. One of our allies gets grabbed, letting us get another stance break, and I promised. Did that kill it? Stop. Hey, nobody can say I don't use spells. I beat a Dell with tibia summons. Let's beat a bug with something that's maybe a little less clumsy to operate.
You got me tripping, stumbling, flipping, fumbling.
Ideally, we're gonna find Black Flame Blade on a seal, but we're fishing for one specific spell, probably not gonna happen. First ever jail is a Dragonkin soldier. It's a large-sized boss for a large-sized oof. Watch out for the pullout game. Y'all then watch out for the pullout game. Sudden death on enemy attacks. I attack really fast. Also, isn't that... Correct me if I'm wrong. Doesn't that just sort of stance break enemies randomly, actually? Alright, got it too. Oh! Nope, that's what I mean. I think that was it. I think that was the sudden death on attacks. I think that's what just hit there. Not totally sure how it works. Sometimes I see the death blight pop, but it's kind of unclear. Maybe it just doesn't work on bosses, and I don't clear mobs outside of a castle, so it's kind of bad for me. I've been finding our weapon drops have not been helping out a lot in these runs, but we're getting some solid personal buffs, so I'll take it. And also, spoilers, later this run, we're going to find a lot of good weapons, so it's fine. I'm sorry, are there other encounters we can get? Is it only trolls? Yo, how many heroes of Zamor can we kill in one run? Sword of Night and Flame. That I will take. Are you serious? Are you serious? That's Millie's Prosthesis, boosting our combo damage to absurd levels and giving us more dexterity. Dex is the dagger stat. More fire damage from a Mirage Rise with a little magma staff works great for us. A-scaling and intelligence, don't you forget it. Duchess can be a caster. If you prefer spells to the coolest shit you can do in a video game, I'm sorry, but given the choice between slow wind-up, consumed resources, and a ball of magic that whips 30% of the time, or swinging a dagger like fucking Sweeney Todd, I'm gonna be the demon barber of Yeet Skeet every single time. I know what I said, I heard it, we're leaving it in. Oh, also, at some point, we fought O'Neill. Big fucking rock got in the way for a second. I'm not too mad about it. Blackblade Kindred is weakest to magic, so time for the Sword of Night and Flame to azure them into the Shadow Realm. Mamma mia. Oh hey, it's Eleonora's Pole Blade. Did someone say Lady Maria cosplay? Because this is more accurate than you could ever get in vanilla. Also, yo, I have FP restoration on successive attacks. With Eleanor's twin blade. With Eleanor's wind blade. Brief explanation there. The Ash of War is a combo with enough hits that it pays for itself, and the Ash of War is quite good. Plus, we have a buff that buffs our damage after a bleed proc, so this thing is going to cook. Also, it's fire damage. For the boss, that's weakest to fire damage. Now, do I want a Nightfarer with a twin blade specialty? Absolutely. For now, it's pretty damn good on Duchess. I guess while we fight the Tree Sentinel and his tree goons, I'll say there's no legendary daggers in the game. It's less of a big deal because of how many amazing pseudo-legendary daggers there are, like Black Knife, Cooks, Reduvia, Cooks, Glintstone, Glock, Scorpion Stinger, Cook. It's an issue with Guardian because I feel like Guardian needs some love already. Duchess has the love. Little moment of victory defeating us. I've never struggled with Noster, so I didn't realize the vape cloud was a problem. Maybe we'll fight Super Noster at the end of the video. Who knows? I actually don't. I'm going to stream the rest of this tonight. I think that Super Noster is still available, but I'm not totally sure. We're getting in those Scorpion Toes with the pole dance, and also the Scorpion's name is Fordis. Yeah, hope you're ready for this twin blade to ruin your whole day, buddy. Another easy win, but the next boss is my least favorite. I'll try to keep it together.
And big girls don't cry.
Hypothetically, Maris doesn't have to be miserable, as Duchess be scaling in faith. We could grab a seal with lightning spear on it and be Gucci to go. But we have Little Miss S scaling Recluse on the team, thanks to Lunar Blood, so they get priority. No, hey, thank you for joining, Lunar. It was very fun playing with you, you know, until Maris. Though, how unlikely could it be that we just get 2 seals with lightning spear on it? Pretty unlikely, considering there's very little lightning on the map. Oh well, it's not important to have ranged options or lightning specifically for Maris. After a little grafted scion in the basement, we get another Godskin Swaddling Cloth, the unofficial talisman of this character apparently. Like I said earlier, she's mother. And she's got hot dinner ready for her Godskin babies. Speaking of, I'd be fine with the Godskins over trolls in the castle. Not an issue this time, it's Crucible Knights, everyone clap. But I like Godskins, though I guess they're a Night 2 boss and that's not allowed, except for the Crucible Knights. Well, at least they're not in Everjails 2. FromSoft plays favorites so hard sometimes. Crucible Knights get a hold of fate. My boys, the Grave Warden Duelists, are fighting for crumbs. Should I have spent 170,000 runes before fighting a Magma Worm on top? Maybe. I've made mistakes, and so have you. Well, that's the storm. That is the storm, everybody. Bail. We'll finish it tomorrow. Got a good start on it. I have 171 runes. Whoops. What do we do tomorrow? There's an event up here. We'll check it out. We'll check it out tomorrow. I mean, we'll finish that Magma Worm up top. Then I think we got nothing else we're doing. Gotta finish this quick worm face fight where I will not make any mistakes. Oh, I'm gonna get death blighted. I'm back off. Oh, I'm still getting death blighted. How big is that fucking vape cloud? Fucking Wolnir ass. Yo, go down! I was invisible! Hey, you weren't invisible, actually. Just thought you should know, stream film. Finally get a lightning weapon from the Magma Worm, and it's Veteran's Prosthesis. The official mascot for, technically a lightning weapon. The Ash of War is terrible, you don't wear them on your feet. The Reach is terrible, until we have Fisty Magoo added as a new Nightfarer that loves fist weapons. I just hate these things. A walking mausoleum? What? Replicate armament, huh? I guess. Well, that didn't feel worth it. Yeah, so with the weapons we currently have, Walking Mausoleum is not great. If we had, like, I don't know, a lightning seal to share with the Recluse, that would be pretty great. Instead, it's all just kind of meh. Thinking about it now, make Veteran's Prosthesis legendary, and put Lightning Spear on it. Does that make any sense with how Niall uses it? No, but I could really use Lightning Spear a week ago when we recorded this. Okay, 2 patch ideas actually then. The Veteran's Prosthesis upgrade and inventing time travel. Oh, sorry, flip the order. Oh, sorry again, with the time travel order doesn't matter. Night 2 boss is the Tree Sentinel and Cavalrymen. We get blood on our weapon with crits, so Veteran's Prosthesis is almost as good as Spiked Cestus. Almost. Let's not get ahead of ourselves. The Maris fight sucks. Spoilers, we win, but neither us nor Recluse ended up getting Lightning Spear. Lord knows Space Boy isn't going to be rocking a ranged option with Chungus over here. Yep, the majority of the damage dealt to Maris comes from me dodging. Occasionally, it will go to sleepy mode and we can get some kick punches off, but mostly, we just kinda run. A lot. That's not what Duchess's boots were made for either. They were made for walking, and that's not all they do. It gets a little scary when we get put to sleep. Is that it? Did we just lose? then gets scary again when it drops a nuke. Oh, is this it? This is the nuke, everybody. I can't hit it. Popping the jellyfish in tentacles is technically an option, sure, but they're way too risky for the reward. They don't do very much damage. The jellyfish explosions build up sleep super fast and do a decent amount of damage. The little whippy tentacles do a decent amount of damage, and again, they don't really hurt the boss all that much when you kill him. Oh, that's the nuke again. I'm going to full health. Yep, that's gonna hurt. Oh! Can you just dodge it? Didn't realize you could dodge the nukes. My complaints about the fight are not about difficulty, though. It's a press circle simulator. I hate Circle, even more than I hate Libra, which is saying something, because he's an out-and-out capitalist. Okay, so I'm a fan of Fergie's album, The Duchess. It's one of the best pop albums of all time, and that's why I'm trying to use it for as many needle drops as possible during the Duchess run. But in Glamorous, she says she likes to talk and reminisce about when I had a Mustang, end quote, implying she's nostalgic for when she had less money, but like, a Mustang's a nice car. Maybe it's because it's a rhyming lyric with what the chorus goes into. If so, that's a B starting an A-B rhyme scheme with Champagne Lane and Change. But that seems like a stretch if you're familiar with the song. There's a lot of space between Mustang and Champagne. Also, I don't care that it's a slant rhyme, by the way. I'm counting it, or I guess I would count it if they were closer together, but I don't. A Ford Taurus. Taurus has the same number of syllables, and the Ford Taurus is the staple car for late-end millennials, unless you're like me and had a Mercury Sable, which is the cheaper version of the Taurus. That's also a very fine first car, but Mustang is the premium Ford brand, so you weren't slumming it, Fergie. That's a great first car to go to Taco Bell with your friends in after the Grammys, even after you are Glamorous. Anyway, as is tradition for us today, we get Cotskin Swaddling Cloth and have to fight trolls. It's day one. We're just leveling up. Enjoy my info dump about one lyric from an underrated pop album. Magic Mike Wazowski? Ulcerated Tree Spirit up top. I'm trying to use power stance daggers, but the Mike Wazowski isn't really a dagger. It's a katana, so we're just one-handing both of them. I think it's classified as a dagger because it has lower stance damage and can have parry on it. That's it. Why not just make a unique katana with the parry Ash of War on it? Hell, you could make it like buckler parry and make it a good parry. No, knife parry. Worse katana. Checking the seals up top for possible frenzy spells, nothing but hey, there is Lightning Spear. It's like they're taunting me. When are the mob enemies gonna show up? Does anyone have anyone have stone sword keys? Doesn't seem like anyone has stone swords. Oh, I guess we should go to the frenzy camp. What the fuck? Royal Revenant time. That health bar disappears faster than Duchess after I hit the ult, or hit Frostbite. I love playing her like Invisible Woman. I'm a healer main after all. Mason, this is where you call me out as a Mr. Fantastic main. Thanks for watching this far into the video. I know you don't play Elden Ring. Hey, while I'm bringing up Mason, he's been editing the new Building Character series over on Tulok the Barbarian, the D&D channel, and he's doing a great job. And speaking of great editors, I forget to tell Corey how great of a job he does on all these videos because he's the most regular editor, but I really should. Great work, Corey. Now I feel bad for leaving Kate out. He does great work too. All my editors do great work and make me watchable. I was a little late getting to the frenzy camp, but fast enough to get the rewards. Maybe a frenzy flame seal? Wow, would you look at that? No frenzy. Oh, someone got the Vikes War Spear. Okay, we're good. Yeah, so if there's a lesson from this video, with my editor love and Salami getting the Vikes War Spear, sometimes you don't have to be the main character. It's a happier life when you surround yourself with people who can help you and you can help them when you can. You're not a burden. Asking for help is okay, and it's sick to help out in whatever way you can. For each according to their need, from each according to their ability. Ronald Reagan said that, and he was the greatest president in the history of the United States. That's my new thing. I'm going to attribute socialist quotes to Reagan and glaze him up more than Nancy and trick the chuds. You can always tell when I'm writing after 10 p.m. because I forget to talk about the gameplay, just kind of yap. Writing this after coming home from Superman. I had a big old caffeinated soda, so I'm going to be awake for a minute. Loved Superman, by the way. Riz Lord Jimmy Olsen is peak. Though I do want justice for Eve, we need to support our bimbos. Everyone's happy to support the himbos, but I think women should be allowed to be stupid too. Obviously, you can be a competent, intelligent woman too, a Lois Lane type, but a beautiful choir requires a range of voices, and damn it, some of those voices should be marauding ironic and silly. Also, let's not get lost on the fact that himbo is the male version of bimbo, and society decided that's great, we love when a man does it. That's sexist. We get the black knife, by the way, maybe the best dagger in the game, goes absolutely nuts with her scaling, and percentile damage is great for bosses. Hey, Libra's weak to holy. Let's rock. Power of the Demon will give us a little more frenzy buildup. I found out what it does. It shoots out little tendrils of frenzy sometime. It'll stack up with Salami Spear, and yeah, we get the madness almost immediately. I'm also trying to add status effects, but mostly just trying to be up close and personal. Save my black knife beams for the end, even though we have plenty of starlight shards. Yeah, probably could have just been hitting those the whole time. I get downed, but it's not stressful. I have a Wending Grace just in case. One more down and the party finishes it off. Then I figure out how to walk.
Oh, you know what? I was doing it from too high of an angle. I need to do it low so the hat's in my face. Wait, I want to get a little chin. Yeah, I just want the eyes covered. Yeah, that's the walk. How do you? What's the best kind of pan to make fried rice in? That's the walk, baby.
Every time you come around my London Bridge, wanna go down like.
We get dropped off at a church without enough stray enemies to get a level. Kinda hate when that happens, but hey, there's a cathedral nearby and we get Bloodflame Blade right away. That's not bad. Cathedral's doable at level 1, it just sucks when there's nothing level 1 friendly near you. Hell, the Beastmen in an Everjail one-shot us at level 2. Yikes. By the time we get up, the area has been cleared up enough that we can get some good hits off. Lion Guardian is perfect for level 3, and by perfect, I mean very, very easy. More Everjails, we do get a boost for clearing them, this time a Godskin Noble, which resists our fire, but does not resist our bleed. Oracle Envoys aren't as fun without a Recluse and Glintstone Arc, but it's not like they're hard, like they're a bunch of bubble-blowing babies, you know? Love a castle with Banished Knights instead of Trolls and a Red Wolf in the basement. Honestly a little annoying, the dog is jumping all around. Clearly, Radagon didn't train it well.
I just realized, because if our weapon buffs work in this game, I could put Bloodflame Blade on the Bloodflame.
Yeah, Eleonora's Pull Blade with Bloodflame Blade is basically perfect, unless...
Reduvia? Excuse me, I'm coming to grab that. 1 second.
Let's just go ahead and yoink that up. I mean, honestly, the Pull Blade is probably better, but I like using knives with the Knife Girl. Plus, Reduvia has a ranged option. That's always helpful. Now, these Knights Cavalry and their horses can both bleed. It's good practice killing horses for full gore. Full gore? Yeah, we got Reduvia and Bloodflame Blade. It's gonna be very gory. Yeah, the most bloody knife and a stopwatch are so brutal they make bell-bearing hunters die fast. Relatively fast to other methods of killing a bell-bearing hunter. Despite Grafted Dragon being very funny, we go for the Dragon Scale Blade so that there's a lightning option for full gore. Not sure anyone else in the party has a lightning option, so we might be on stun duty. We get invaded.
Oh my fucking god, this goddamn asshole. Y'all want to kill him? You want to just kill this fucker? Making me run my ass across the fucking map.
And did you know that Libra is a great encounter because you can just kill him when he lowers your health total so that you get 2-shot by AoE fuck boxes, then lose a level so you get 1-shot by AoE fuck boxes. Went frame by frame, it was one of the stray pieces of Madness Rain in the Madness Rain attack. Just one of them. Yeah, apparently that does enough damage to one-shot you at level 11 when you've got the health debuff. Cool, good extra encounter. Definitely better than Noster giving you free levels, or Margit giving you a free level, or Maris giving you a free level, and making Revenant and Recluse infinite mana depositories. Libra gives you an incentive to not level up. Like, sure, you technically do more optimal damage if you store your runes after level 12. My Excel spreadsheet that someone on Reddit made shows exactly the most optimal way to do damage.
Go outside, nerd. Get out. Go. I ain't got time to be distracted by your worthless chime-ins. Go on.
Except you're not going to get more vigor then, or more endurance. Those things are pretty good. So even when you do get a good thing, you get a bad thing for doing the good thing, and none of the other encounters have a trade-off like that. They're just like more money. And a boss fight that doesn't suck monumental amounts of ass. I guess Noster steals your levels if you ignore it. That's bad. But if you don't want to do Maris and avoid the bubbles, that's fine. You can do that. If you don't want to do Margit, well, why? It's fucking Margit. Just get 40,000 runes and a buff that does something I am sure haven't really paid close attention to it. If you ignore Libra, dude takes 20% off the top of your health. He forces you to participate in his capitalist system, and even when you do, you get screwed over a little bit. It's only valuable if you were going to have a ton of money anyway.
Message!
Nameless King is the boss of the night. If he bleeds, he can die, so we make him bleed until he dies. Against Fulgor, we get to see some of the extra damage from storing our runes instead of spending them. See, dumbass, it makes a considerable difference.
Yeah, I sure hope it does.
If I cut off my leg for more inches on my hog, I need a big old hog. Still think it's an annoying chore, and I'd rather just have Margit, Maris, or Noster. I smile when they show up. When Libra shows up,
Oh, brother, this guy stinks!
at least Caligo's cool.
After all that we've been through, I know we're cool.
Hey FromSoft, how's that name censorship going?
The Last Choir?
Hey, should you start with an Everjail or go get your first level pop quiz? Go get the first level, always. How many beastmen are in here? 30? It's fine. Later we get flame chariots, my favorite camp encounter. It's really rad to just run up top and dome them. Sadly, the fire daggers we're getting are the... which is a bait dagger. It's not a real dagger, and we have 2 of them, which lets us use the bad power-stanced katana moveset with 2 tickle sticks half the size of a katana. You shouldn't have. But after the Leonine Misbegotten, in the castle basement, we get a grafted dragon, and hey, alright, it's got spicy crits we can't use until we're level 10. At least we have the crucibles in the castle, which means it's money time. You say you don't like capitalism, but you do like money. Curious. I'm very intelligent. Yeah, if I lived in a diarrhea lake, I'd enjoy a yacht. It's better than drowning in diarrhea. If I could just go to a place that wasn't a diarrhea lake, I would, but because everything in the diarrhea lake is diarrhea based, it would mean drinking a lot of diarrhea to get to a place that isn't a diarrhea lake, or just having a yacht to start with. But once you do have a yacht, diarrhea lake is alright. You're not on a diarrhea lake. You're in a yacht, and that's pretty fun. Join the Patreon. Only if you're not currently shoveling diarrhea out of your own boat by the bucket load, of course. Good drops this run. Hey, we get a black knife against the Deathrite bird. And the Muppet arm. I like the Muppet hand a lot in this game, actually. It's not terrible. And Eleanor's pole blade again. And another.
The Godskin Swaddling Cloth. The game has confirmed that Duchess is mother.
Dancer is the boss for the night.
You're a dancer? So am I!
We do need to dial it back a bit in phase 2 to make sure the whole squad doesn't get wiped, but it's fine. For Caligo, we put that grafted dragon mouth on the ice dragon crotch, and it is hitting. Big AoE fire damage. For a lot of big hurt boxes, it melts it incredibly fast. It's just fun. I like the Muppet a lot. Thank God they buffed a few of the weapons that seemed cool, but sucked in vanilla. Now, would I prefer if there was a great fist weapon category for a giant sock'em bopper sized fist weapon? Like something the size of a watermelon on your fist, has the reach of like a straight sword, and does buku stance pressure? Obviously. But at least this hits decently hard. One more boss, we're still undefeated. Let's go.
Yes, it's ladies' night, and the feeling's right.
Albinaurics are a pretty simple fight at level 1. I'm trying to find some holy, a black knife perhaps, or the less cool cousin, Blade of Calling. For some reason we struggle with an Erdtree avatar at level 5. I guess all of us do get one shot by it, so that's not helpful, but still embarrassing. At least once that's down, we're leveled up enough to cook every other encounter. For some reason though, all the holy knives we're getting are... and that's one-eyed, like to avoid. One-eyed. Mike Wazowski. We do get a Gargoyle's Black Blade, and hey, Twin Blades are pretty alright for Duchess. It's a weapon type I haven't used a lot in my personal runs, but they're pretty similar to daggers. They don't have the best reach, but they have a really fast attacking speed. Actually, I have 2 more stance pressure on light attacks than daggers do, which is like a 66% increase. Maybe I've been sleeping on these. Godric the Garfield for Night 1. I'm not using the Twin Blade, just use the starting dagger. It's quite good. Night 2. Castle time. We get the best dagger in the game, in my opinion, the Glintstone Chris. It's got great intelligence scaling, it's got a gun. Now, it's not the best for a Night Lord since it doesn't have holy, but as far as clearing the rest of the game, best knife. Trolls in the castle, which is absolutely absurd. Our troll luck has been doggy doo-doo for this character. Then we get invaded by everyone's favorite, Libra.
I know it didn't go well last time, but I have an idea. This time it will go better.
Yeah, you're a lower level. I don't know about that. Both of our pals go down quickly, but I save them because I'm the goat, even though this boss is a goat. I'm the one who's goated. Hey, want to see a bullshit hitbox? One of the madness things spawned on top of a grave. So there wasn't a seal on the ground where I could see it was happening because it spawned on top of a grave that was above my head. Yeah, no, if you don't like this boss, you're just bad at the game. Sorry, have you seen my Excel doc that proves it mathematically? Rest of the night, we just get paid as much as possible. Since we have the rune buff from Libra, might as well use it. Hey, let's get nasty. It is a magma worm, and it is already in the store. But y'all are naughty. We're nasty. Also, we got a scorpion stinger, which is hilarious because it has a vacuum slice on it. Imagine if the Tetsaiga was a butter knife. Anyway, RIP Magma Worm, thanks for the runes. That extra damage should help us out later. Godskins for our final boss, rot them and then shoot them. We have 2 of the 3 best knives in the game. We're only missing the black knife. Extra crit damage on all of them, God bless. Basically, just trying to rot the Nightman, then swap to the Twin Blade. And yep, this thing's pretty great. Obviously, the boost from Libra is great here. I'm not denying that. Just would have had more fun doing anything else.
Is that a new attack?
No, Phil, you've just never lost a fight against this guy, so you haven't seen all of his attacks. Why do all of you know so much about the game? Are you bad at it? Get good and learn nothing because you've never had to do a second run.
Okay, now we've just got to live, though. So everyone play careful, make sure we don't die. Oh, we won. Just don't die. As long as we don't die, we're fine. Rot can do it. There we go. We did it.
Overall, do I like the Duchess? No. I love her. The most fun character to fight with, I think. Kinda don't care much for the invisibility, so comparing her to my other favorite character, Wilder, think I gotta give the edge to Mr. Greatswords. Falcon Punch is just more fun than being invisible, even if Stopwatch is more fun than Grappling Hook. Though, Grappling Hook lets you scoot around the overworld quicker, and that is the deciding factor. It's not super important, but the margin of difference between these two is very thin. I love them both very dearly. Thanks for watching. If you liked the video, subscribe for more. We've got 1 more left, and then we're going to start a new series that's going to be wild and wacky. You're going to love it. Join the Patreon to support the channel. It's the best place to do it. That's where we get to keep most of the money, and you can support the channel the most. Follow us on Twitch if you want to join in on these runs live. Again, we've only got 1 left, and actually I'm probably streaming that right now, so maybe you'll join in for the next series. You know, that one. Check out Tulok the Cardbarian if you like Magic the Gathering, and Tulok the Barbarian if you like D&D. We're making new videos on both channels. Bye-bye.